Hello guys, Sujari speaking. Welcome to LJP Super React, episode number 724. And today I'll be reacting to Jake's Happy Nostalgia Show, episode 3. Kyle Nelson, who is an actor who portrayed BJ, who is a costume actor, and who is also the Elf actor, who's also in season 10 of, I'm not sure what it was, but you have to find out on LJ React episode 724 to find out. So without further ado, let's react to this begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Let me turn this thing up.
Hi, I'm Jake, and welcome to the newest podcast on YouTube called Jake's Happy Nostalgia Show.
Hey.
Where I interview people involved with kids shows and more from our childhoods. We'll be sharing our favorite memories, some behind-the-scenes moments, and so much more. I'm your host, Jake Devenbaugh, and welcome to this Happy Nostalgia Show episode.
Hello everyone, welcome to the third episode of Jake's Happy Nostalgia Show. I'm your host, as always, that you already know what it is, Jake Devenbaugh. And we got some co-hosts with me that you already know for other episodes. Well, especially the first episode specifically. Matthew Johnson and Chris Bixby. How both of you?
Hi, I'm doing good.
That's pretty awesome. Last episode. Oh my gosh.
Yes, last episode was really fun.
Very good.
Yes. For being interviewed with Josh Martin. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
What a great one.
Was so good.
Yeah, you saw my 700th episode. Go check it out. Continue on.
Such a nice person. Like, you know, especially like same as for a lot of Barney people who works.
Yeah.
For Barney in general.
Exactly.
The show and the tour and everything. Just
yeah.
Awesome.
What I thought.
I am grateful to what we're having for this episode.
Yeah.
We're gonna have another Barney episode, but hey, all of us were Barney fans, so it's really worth it to say. Before I go into there, I'm gonna give some advertising, I should say. Okay, before I'm gonna say about that, the last two episodes,
Were just so good.
Yeah,
They were really
So good, yeah.
really amazing.
Yeah, bits and pieces.
really
One of them is like, yeah, it's so lame because what I said about Sid the Science Kid, one of the stupidest shows I ever seen in my life. If you watch this remix, I have no idea. You love the show, I don't. But, however, I did. If you check out my Jeff Crick review on Sid the Science Kid, the movie, you know the reason why I hate the show so much over the years. Yeah. But years ago, but then after that, I feel like I'm reacting to the first episode of Jake's Happy Nostalgia Show, and this is all mere description device. Just like the second episode which I reacted to, but you know, this is me. We'll just find out on my reaction to the Kyle Nelson episode. Continue on.
Kicking off.
Yes. Especially what I'm going to say after this. That Bruce Lenoyo, who was a puppeteer for what was Dr. Seuss additional puppeteer
Wow. Very interesting. Continue on.
for Muppets movie, 2011, and what?
Yeah, 2011 thing. Yeah, I watched that movie. It was great. Yeah, I've seen it bits and pieces, but you know, which is this year. I haven't seen most of the Muppets Now thing, and I haven't know what it was doing now. Excuse me, burped it. Excuse me. Whew. Continue on.
Dr. Seuss and Francis.
Yeah, Francis.
Oh my gosh.
It's more like Francis the Talking Mole.
What a genuine God. What a genuine God to be you know, the from Stardust, be first cast. Same as for Josh. It's
Yeah.
They were really nice. Too bad I couldn't talk to Francis.
because
I couldn't talk to Bruce.
back then.
Because my mic wouldn't work because we were doing it
the
through
website
StreamYard.
the website we used
I
was
got
not so good, but now
Yes.
it's way so much better.
I got to talk to Josh, but I unfortunately did not get to talk to Bruce because my mic was not working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's really the first part of what it's good for, your first streaming up and now this episode and the last episode on streaming. I'm thinking we're going to be on there for so a while. Where it is already for the last episode. Anyway, last thing is, like what Chris or me mentioned from the last episode, we have not just you can watch this on YouTube, but you can also listen it on Spotify and Mixcloud. You can check it in the description below.
Yes, and you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Yeah, as he mentioned, which I mentioned on those reacts. I haven't mentioned it before, but which Chris Wiggle, I haven't mentioned on his last name on those reacts yet. He did invite me to like this show. Continue on.
As well.
Yeah. Or if you guys want to follow just me or Matthew or Chris.
Or stuff will be in the description.
Yeah.
Or even Wyatt, who cannot be here today.
Yeah, Wyatt. I met Wyatt before. Continue on.
Basically, but no worries, Wyatt. I know you're gonna watch it, but before I'll try to get as about the ask question to me for this. If you want to follow just the social media of this podcast and or just us in general, just me, transcription. Every single episode that's going to be like that,
Yeah.
Anyways, let's have more talking. So, he played BJ for Barney franchise, like in general, for over a decade. I think.
Barney's Big Supplies. Oh, excuse me. Barney's Big Supplies. Hello to you all.
So his debut appearance was Barney's Big Surprise, and then I think he did a tour too, and and in season 7, like with Carrie, he was starting to do play BJ, first season for the show was season 7. See, that's Carrie because his first debut appearance for him, Carrie being Barney, what he did in tour is season 7 as well. So it really makes sense because
makes sense.
The tour people are now going to do your show with season 7. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Anyway, so now we're talking. He played BJ for like I said, and for BJ and other videos during that time for season 7 through 14, and you guys already know. I think you guys probably know what I just said. He's Kyle Nelson. How are you?
Thank you. That was an awesome introduction.
Wow.
And I want to say that I want to follow all of you on all your different social media sites.
Wow.
Well, thank you. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for having me here today, and I look forward to reminiscing and talking about the great years of working with Barney and Friends.
Mm-hmm. Also, before I'm the nice here, let's just give Kyle a round of applause for this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Especially now all of us are Barney fans, as they seem us for so much. You know what Barney is like.
Yes.
Like I said.
Yes.
Do you remember? Okay, I can say this since I already mentioned this. That I know that David Joyner, David Boss, Carrie, I know they play Barney, but clearly, it's not them. It's not them. It's just Barney. That's how really the magic of the show was. And that's really onto me and probably same as Wyatt, who's not here because he's busy. Matthew and Chris and so much other fans. So much on the Barney fans. Why their opinion is like that to what I just said.
Still.
So that's really. That's
good.
Also, oh wow, I'm just grateful to have this. That oh yeah, so that for the I'm not sure what I'm saying, but anyways, let's get started with this, shall we? So the first question is, that's right now, of course. So how did you start for making a career, same as for other that they just for auditions, for being on Barney, then you just like be BJ. How does your talent and everything give for doing that to your career and where you are now that everyone knows of you?
Well, I never really pursued theater or acting when I was young, but a good friend of mine who had played Baby Bop on the stage show tour for Barney and Barney's Big Surprise, Jennifer Romano, she had told me as I was checking out of a hotel in Atlanta. This is in 1997.
Wow.
And we have Little People conventions every summer. And I was at the hotel during that convention. And while I was checking out, my friend Jennifer said that I should try out for the role of BJ on Barney's Big Surprise.
Wow.
Because there was going to be an opening for the person that had played BJ prior with my cohort, Pat O'Connell. His name was Mike Hagan.
Wow.
And so I took over the role of BJ for his position in 1997. This is right after I graduated high school.
Wow.
And I was going to go to college.
As I mentioned in my reaction videos to the Kyle Nelson videos, blah, 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 and of course, the Kyle Nelson Purple Tales podcast, blah, 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 LGBT episodes that I mentioned. Continue on.
Up in Minnesota, and I had to put my education on hold, not thinking how long I would be working for Barney. But fortunately, I was able to fulfill and finish my college education, and I'm a special ed school teacher right now.
Yeah,
that's really awesome. That's really awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
To the fact, it's really awesome. I already know you're great. That's where you are right now. That you've been to after your chapter with Barney. The show, I should say. That's really cool though. Barney's Big Surprise. It's a really cool that's a really cool concert video.
Yeah.
That we saw. I know you play BJ for the second act because I know Paolo Canio. That's not where. He played BJ for a sec. That my gosh, he destroyed on Happy Birthday to Me.
Wow.
Well, actually, on that, I played the role. Are you talking about on the video?
Yes.
The video.
I played the role of BJ during Happy Birthday to Me.
Wow.
He came out during the we are flying in an airplane song.
So he mostly played BJ for that video, but Paolo Canio did that just for that song.
Well, he played a number of other parts in that video.
Yeah.
But we interchanged. So during the stage show tour, we would switch.
Is he okay?
Excuse me, my allergist.
It's fine. No
We'd switch roles every other show. So if we were doing the A part one night, he would be doing the B part, and vice versa the following night.
We heard this.
That's why that has two BJ performers for the tour.
Josh explained this to us.
Just for the
last episode.
So each of them.
Yeah.
He explained the A and B part, I think, didn't he?
I think so, yeah.
With Big Surprise, yeah.
Yeah, it was quite a workout to be able to do that show. Mm-hmm. And there was only one occasion in which they tested to see if we could fulfill and do the whole show by ourselves.
Okay.
And so we were able to do that just as a precaution if someone were to get sick. And fortunately, we were lucky that no one ever got sick or injured during that tour, so that we never had to take on that role for the whole show. But I was very thankful that I was able to do that show with Pat O'Connell, because it was a lot of fun, but it was quite a workout.
Yeah, there was a lot of dancing involved in Big Surprise.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yes. Anyways, correct over, you know, what I said earlier, but yeah, you did really amazing, you know, not just a show and all, but happy birthday to me. Oh my gosh, you're really grew into that song for that video itself.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
You're very welcome. I know you can be like just the way you are now. That you know, by your heart, you know, every person that you know who's worked for Bonnie, fans of Bonnie, can be a kid at heart. That's really is, and that's really it's really important.
It's definitely a unique
I'm glad about
unique relationship, and I think that knowing the purpose and the principle of what Barney represents really helps connect people, and whether we're working together or just outside of work, and we still have that strong bond as that connection piece with Barney.
Especially thanks to, you know, Cheryl Leach, Dennis Sager, Kay Parker, those three.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the world would be without him.
Yeah.
They're the parents.
Yeah.
Barney,
The whole thing that, you know, Barney Becker gang and Barney Friends, you know, how so big it was, and then making you know, show up 922, Barney Friends. Oh man. What a roller coaster that the franchise made. And I'm glad to know every single day, you know, the show can still be talked about, be remembered, and you know, soon, you know, especially know that if the reboot of the show can happen, which I'm thinking it probably announced from the Mattel that actually gonna reboot, which I'm actually glad for that. It's gonna be Barney. It's the same.
Which I heard about years ago. You know, in 2017. Mattel's just just decided to air the series originally, Barney and Friends revival, but now they decided to push it back to next year. Continue on.
Barney, that no change, just the way he is, that they love from him, just because of that. Just
Can I ask you guys a question?
yeah,
Yes.
sure.
All right. So, what would you say is your favorite Barney song, or what was a favorite Barney video?
All right, I will go first.
Okay, great question. Thanks for
spot.
asking the question for us in the for her, which I appreciate that.
I know this on the spot. Now, I don't know if you know, these two have always been my favorite. It is Good Manners and the Rock and Roll Star. Those have always been my two favorite songs.
Okay. Let me check that out real quick. Yeah, Good Manners one came out in 2003. Manners, Barney, no, not this one. The video, not the. I'm confused with this one, but you know, home videos. Oh, Carl's talking about the videos, not what will we share. Oh, it's Best Manners. Okay, Your Invitation to Fun. Okay. That one came out in August 26, 2003. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense now. And, Rock and Roll Star. I have never heard of it before. It's from You Could Be Anything. Oh, I see. 2002. Continue on.
Yeah, I love performing Rock and Roll Star.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I really love it.
Yeah, you could be anything. That'd be
Yeah.
great.
Like Gibbs, yeah.
It's so great.
I really like my favorite song. I'd say would be Just Imagine.
Oh, I like that song too.
Yeah,
And my favorite
that's really
video.
good touch for that.
Mm-hmm.
One that really sticks to me is my favorite. I'd say is Let's Play School. That's a
Let's
good
Play
one.
School is a really good video.
It is really
My
good.
favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. If I had to choose a favorite video, probably that you did, because I owned it on video. I really liked "Let's Go to the Farm."
Oh yeah, That was a lot of fun.
I think I still own it. I don't know where it is, but I really enjoyed Let's Go to the Farm. That's a really good one.
Yeah, that was the second video I did when I was starting the TV production.
Wow.
My first video was the Barney's Christmas video, which was the second Christmas video they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one too. Another one I liked that you did was Barney's Best Manners, Your Invitation to Fun.
Oh,
that was a really good
That's a
one.
good beat.
Forgot
That's
about
a
that
good
one.
beat.
That one is really good.
Especially the Land Make Believe. That video too.
Oh, the Land of Make.
Oh.
I forgot
Wow.
about all those. Those
Oh.
are good.
Yeah, Land of
The
Make
Land of Make
I
Believe used to
even
be fun to
mentioned.
film at Universal.
Yeah, Universal Orlando Resort. And when I heard about this, it was on Barney Fan Club Facebook edition. Yeah, that one is huge, and like, it was hilarious to watch, to see, and, I haven't seen much about the Barney Bebop BJ's parts into the Barney BJ Bebops and the Daily Park Barney, yeah. These Barney Bebop BJs want to see the heavy metal version of a tour, like Hard Rock Cafe. Continue on.
What an amazing
That-
video.
Cool story is my son, who is 16, he'll be turning 17 here soon.
Oh wow, my age.
When we filmed that, my wife was 2 weeks pregnant with him. And
Wow.
just this
wow.
last March, we went there just as a family vacation. And I
Wow.
was showing my son all the different locations and spots that we were able to film Land of Make Believe, and be able to go on the Hulk roller coaster with him.
Wow.
And it was pretty cool because I went on that roller coaster. It wasn't long after that roller coaster first opened that we started filming.
It was really cool.
Wow.
Yes, and of course, unfortunately, we did lose a day in the park with Barney.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And, yeah.
I know.
Yeah, my childhood. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I mean, I've been there once, I mean, at the time, it was there when I heard about this, and when I saw this news earlier this year, a year after my inspiration, Jim Layer's death, I thought to myself, oh my god, this cannot be true. On the Barney Fan Club Facebook edition, and I'm like, okay, this would be part of the LGBT group that I created 5 years earlier. That's just me. But, that's just me. Continue on.
I don't know if you've heard about that.
Yeah, Phyllis.
That A Day in the Park
Zero,
closed at the beginning of this year,
Yeah,
which is really sad.
it is sad.
Yeah.
Same as for Phyllis Zero.
Oh
The
yeah.
loss of Phil Cesario. One of my, as I did in the post last year, or this year, excuse me, I just posted like a Facebook group post along with other my Facebook group my other post saying that she passed away, and Shireen Johnson was one of my stellas. She'll be shocked about this, and she made a sad face during this dedication to Phyllis. Continue on.
Yes.
You miss her so much.
So Jake,
Yeah, we do.
Remember too.
Jake, what's your favorite song or video?
Yeah.
Okay. Good question. Like I said. Okay. Before I say this, it's really cool that it has a Universal Studios reference on the Land Make Believe video. Even it showed on the video too, where Barney Bebop Beach, I think.
Oh, the
kids
Jurassic
were
Park one.
walking like through the
Jurassic-
sign, whatever, and showing Universal sign with
Oh, the Jurassic
Wow.
Park reference is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, our director at the time, Fred Holmes, he had a real neat idea to kind of incorporate the concept of Jurassic Park with Barney, but in a
Wow.
fun way.
I'm
And we were
Oh,
able
God,
to get
that. That's cool.
we were
Yeah,
able-
Jurassic
able-
Park, yeah. Directed by Steven Spielberg. Yeah, we'll be doing that. Continue on.
to get the approval from the producers for Jurassic Park to be able to do that. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
So I think there are two things related to Barney and Universal. I'm pretty sure the actor from the movie The Great Adventure, who played Cody, was in Jurassic Park 3, I believe.
Yeah.
And there was also a scene when Musical Castle was playing on the TV, I believe, also. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of did a reversal of giving props to Barney when.
Yeah, which I took a picture of it in 2006. I'm like, okay, that's very amazing. So I haven't seen a photo that still exists. I may have to scan it to you all on Facebook. So there you go. Continue on.
They have that Jurassic Park video.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad so many Barney videos are so amazing. Anyways, to your question, Cal, I think there's three that I remember us right now. I Love You, definitely.
music, classic.
Like,
Of course.
like who doesn't?
Yeah,
Who doesn't like that
staple.
song?
Yeah.
A very good song.
The Dino Dance and
Dino Dance, yeah.
Yeah, it was bits and pieces for the Dino Dance. Sorry. Continue on.
Cool Star. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think those three.
Yeah, I love. I just love Matters. Good. Only the Bob Seligman version, S'mores, and I Love You. That was it. Continue on.
Yeah, those are all great songs. They're all good. They're all really good.
Gosh. And my favorite video. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I have to say 5 of those because there's so much.
Oh my gosh.
Imagination Island. Oh man.
Well, Imagination Island's a really good one.
Land Make Believe. Come Over to Barney's House. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
That is also a good one.
Okay. During that, like, speaking of that video, I don't know why. There's someone that said like that originally the Wiggles are going to be a part of that video or something. Or it could be like
I don't think
wrong. Or
You
probably
would know.
I
not.
know there was supposed to be something that happened with Barney and the Wiggles that did not.
Yeah. Especially dancing in the aisles.
Oh, do you know anything
Yeah.
about that? It was dancing. It was called Dancing in the Aisles, and it was like a show. Chris could probably explain it. What was
Yeah,
it?
it was something with like Walmart, and it had like Barney and the Wiggles. Do you know anything about that?
It would.
Not really. And funny story is, I was able to do Barney's Musical Castle, and the Wiggles were our intermission act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we're gonna be mentioned about that a little later on.
No,
Yes.
it
Wow.
wasn't.
Because we were also big Wiggles fans, as well as
Yes.
we are Barney.
Same here, because I see much of the Wiggles as a kid. I see much of the Barney as a kid, and Sesame Street Out of the Box, Bear, but not much of some of the stuff Jake likes. Because you see, when I was a kid, I was a mid-90s pro and late 90s, early 2000s. You know, he was born in the late mid 2000s. I was born in the late 90s, early 2000s. I really understand how he feels, but the thing is, I really love the ways I feel as a kid, and I really love metal, because heavy metal, rock and roll, classic rock, and children's music are my thing, because the thing is, I love these type of free things, and it really sticks in my head forever. Continue on.
Fans.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And back to my question. Okay, I'm thinking as well as I just remembered. Let's Play School and Come Over to Barney's House.
Yeah, these two were amazing. I haven't got Come Over to Barney's House until I got DVD release in 2009. Continue on.
I thought just Barney's House.
Yeah. Those are good ones.
Yeah.
So those so amazing videos.
When you
Yeah.
were saying Dino Dance, it made me think of our choreographer, Penny Wilson. We called her Miss Penny. She made
Yes.
a really,
Well,
really good choreographed dance for that song. And
Also,
Yeah.
and even to this day,
very
I could,
talented when it comes to what
yeah,
dance moves to
Yeah.
that. And same as for other songs too. If she choreographed just other songs, not just Dino Dance, but
yeah, no, she did a lot. She was an
Awesome.
awesome lady.
she was.
So what about you? Do you
awesome.
have like a favorite video or episode that you worked on that really sticks out in your mind the most?
Well,
or
of
favorite
course,
tour.
and my favorite tour and Barney's Big Surprise.
I think definitely because that's your first ever tour, and also I think for you working with Pau Canio, I know he's a cool guy, and for you to work with him is really fun. And anyways,
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then my wife, Jill Nelson, she was able to play Baby Bop for a year.
Yeah, for Barney's
Musical Castle.
Wow.
So that was another fun time. I'd say as far as video wise, I'd say Land of Make Believe, and just the production and how that was all put together. And it was a lot of hard work, but the result and the final product definitely was a lot of fun to watch.
Wow. Okay.
I'd say our Firehouse video that we did, that was a lot of fun.
Wow.
Yeah, Let's Go to the Firehouse. Yeah, I've seen that one.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
that was a lot of fun.
And I believe that video also has someone who me and Chris are familiar with, Debbie Ryan, in it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've seen bits and pieces of Debbie Ryan. Never saw the rest of Debbie Ryan until Slate Live on Deck. That was it. Continue on.
Who then went on to do Disney Channel stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I
I
mentioned.
remember.
It's cool.
Yeah, she was an extra in that. That was awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. That those videos that you did, like you mentioned, the Land Make Believe and Firehouse video. Those pretty cool. Anyways, do you have any? What were you trying to say before Chris's question?
For
Well,
basically, what's your
what
favorite
about
video that sticks out in the mind the most? That's basically
Was in his
my
mind.
favorite song?
Yeah, song. What's your favorite?
Ooh. That's a tough one.
They're all just so good. It's hard to choose, isn't it?
Yeah, honestly, I would have to say, I had a lot of fun doing Stop, Drop, and Roll
Wow.
during the Firehouse video.
Oh, I remember.
Allowed me to.
I vividly remember that one.
I got to improvise and pretend I was doing a little guitar solo. That was a lot of fun. But I'd say Dino Dance, and then probably doing the Happy Birthday to Me song during the stage show.
Yeah, that
Oh
was
my
a lot of fun.
gosh.
I think, and then I'm gonna say something. I don't know about Chris, but I don't think Jakey's. I've actually seen Barney live, but I don't think you were in this tour. You weren't in Colorful World, were you? Because I think you were doing the TV series at that time. That was the tour that I saw because it came to me and I got to see it. So
yeah, no, that had an awesome cast of people that played Barney and Baby Bop and BJ. And my good friends Jared Harris and Matt Myers, and
I believe David Voss was also in there. He played like a
David
couple
Voss.
characters in there.
Yeah, he was there, and Jen and Dave Kendall, they were both on that. They did a great job.
That's
It
really
was
awesome.
it was very good when I saw it. So
Yeah, that's really awesome. Yeah. Like favorite songs that you mentioned, the Dime Dance and everything. Wow, it's really classic, and that can be enjoyed too. And yeah, it's really. I don't know what to say, but it's just grateful that you like so much, that especially for being BJ for so long, that because I already know you have that feeling, especially to Jeff and Carrie and David, Boss, David Jordan, everyone that Josh Meyer as well, definitely.
Yeah, they're all great people, and people that I will always respect and enjoy their company, just because we spend a lot of good time being able to work together.
Yeah.
Anyway, speaking of BJ, what is your experience for being I can't
Blah, blah.
for being BJ for so long, 1997, 2009, until,
Being BJ was a blast, and it allowed me to really hone in on my childhood and just think of what it's like to be a 7-year-old.
Wow.
And be an older brother.
Yeah.
To be mischievous, but yet at the same time want to think I'm an adult or think I'm growing up because I have a 3-year-old sister named Baby Bop, and there's just a lot of great experiences and being able to be in character and just bring to life a character in costume and see the expressions and just the reactions of the audience and those that I was able to come in contact with. That's what really made those experiences so memorable, and just very thankful and fortunate to have had those type of experiences, to see the responses and reactions from people in the audience when I did the stage show tour, and then also when I'd be able to do special events
like Make-A-Wish.
Those were
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Especially for Josh and Carrie being Barney for the hospital visits.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I was thankful. When I was on the tour, I was able
I
to
feel like
help.
the Make-A-Wish is that feeling too for the for the hospital visits too. That what you're so feeling to what the fans are so much that I can't say another word from that.
Yeah, getting to go to the hospital with Carrie and/or Josh, and another person to help represent the company at the time, like Michelle McCarl. She was a great assistant to consulting with the people at the hospital, and also David Avos helped consult with people at hospitals, and so, but being there to help, like I would help take pictures, I'd help push a cart with different Barney product on it, and being able to go into a hospital room and see someone who was ill or going through a tough time, being able to see them brighten and smile when they saw Barney definitely gave me a whole new perspective and gratitude for what it was I was doing at that time.
Wow.
And just thankful to have had those type of experiences.
Yeah, I remember watching one of Carrie's interviews where he mentioned that there was one case where someone actually got to go to like the set.
Yeah.
Barney said.
Oh yeah, for Make-A-Wish too.
I
know you were part of that. CMOS for people who doing webs and gave up big fine for the show. They probably know who it is.
So since you mentioned working with the Wiggles, what was it like working with Fernando on that tour?
Who is a Latin American Wiggle? That the Wiggles are now official YouTube channel, and actually now uploading
the series that they did.
2 weeks, which they actually
which is now up currently. So as I'm taping this, Wiggles Food Salad TV. So continue on.
Released recently, like a couple days ago.
Yes.
4 episodes right now. Also, according to the Patreon episode of Life on the Pro Web, which is a Pro Web series, but it's from Patreon, that I'm actually one
with John Parr, by the way.
Those people. Carrie actually took a picture with Fernando, basically Fernando's costume for the tour.
Oh wow!
And that's really awesome. Like for going to Barney's Mystical Castle and then working with the Wiggles so much, like what a story, what experience he has. And then being a Wiggle.
And I believe that's
international.
I believe Musical Castle is how the Wiggles met Fernando and how he got into the Wiggles. I think.
Probably.
Working with the Wiggles.
To what he was to tour.
Fernando's story definitely goes to show a lot of what you experience in life involves the people that you're with. And for me to be able to be on that tour for Barney's Musical Castle and seeing
Your wife, too.
Fernando Jr. as a young youth and being one of the kids, and then transitioning to being a Weagle now for the Spanish version of the show. I mean, it's quite impressive and just
Wow.
it's awesome to see. And I was able to associate with both Fernando Jr. and his father, Fernando Sr. And both great people, and their family is awesome. And I commend Fernando Sr. to allow Fernando Jr. to be able to go out and experience and do those things that he loves, and that being acting. And it definitely goes to show that it crosses over into his adulthood.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's great to see, and through the different posts that I see on Instagram or Facebook of what they're experiencing and doing. And so, no,
Okay, what was that over here? Continue on.
I had a blast working with Fernando Jr. and the rest of the kids on that tour, and then to be able to see where they're at now.
And it's good because, yeah, you know, and Fernando did a lot of what, like, you guys did with Barney, like, later on in the Wiggles. He would tour, like, all around the world, basically.
Yeah. Later, of course, you did it later.
Yeah.
In the Wiggles, so.
Right. Well, since we're talking about the Wiggles, and of course you know the Wiggles because you know Barney, because of Barney's Middle School Castle Intermission Act. For the Wiggles for being performed, like for that tour, it's really like what I said before on Josh's episode, last episode. Wiggles were really like starting to be populated
in the U.S. at that time.
Oh yeah, it was when the Wiggles like really grew.
Really took off
Wow.
in the U.S.
Yeah, and
I think it was
especially that dancing the aisles, and then and Wiggles were actually with Barney, from Mason Thanksgiving Day Parade in 2001 on the Today Show interview or something for like a couple of minutes.
Even the Barney videos like gave the Wiggles like popularity too, because they would have like little
music
of
videos.
Yeah.
Lake Studios, which is usually called the Lions Group.
Yes.
The Barney Becker gang.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, since we're all of us Wiggles fans, like I said, do you have a favorite Wiggles video and favorite Wiggles song?
Or have you even seen any Wiggles videos?
I've seen a few. I just, off the top of my head, can't name the titles, but I would say, of course, Cold Spaghetti.
Yeah, that's a good one. Hot Potato,
Hot Potato.
Yes.
And when we were on the tour and while we were resting, I didn't realize who the Wiggles were until they joined us. And so listening to them while we were off stage, it was very catchy and just we really enjoyed listening to them while we were resting.
And also this year, today, this year 2021 is actually their 30th anniversary, and Anthony has been going since the beginning.
Since then, yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep. Anthony's still a Wiggle. Emma and Simon are new Wiggles because 2012 Emma and Jeff retired.
Yeah. And I agree one bit because at the time when I react to Emma on Purple Road's podcast and Oja React, I just feel like, okay, this is going to be a big one. Continue on.
I heard yes. But they're still involved with the Wiggles somewhat.
Yeah. According to what I heard on the Soul Movers music video, Circles Baby, and of course the report on Greg Page on in 2020 on the collapse thing, and excuse me, I can't talk today. Sorry. I can't talk today. Sorry. Whatever that's called. Sorry. In 2020 of January during the wildfires in Australia, and And after that, I just feel like, okay. And then there's 4 more Wiggles the year after that. In Fruits Out TV, starting with that. Continue on.
Basically, making their cameos
Every now and
appearances.
then.
Oh yeah, and they do like and they're doing like the reunion shows too.
Reunion shows
Yeah.
and stuff.
So
Which
So
I
I'm
mentioned on those reacts. One in 2018. One was, which I mentioned before, in 2020. And, yeah. Continue on.
I think they still doing it. That Wolves fans like so enjoy so much from that.
So was it a lot of fun to work with them?
Oh yeah, yeah. We really
That's
enjoyed,
Wiggles.
Yeah.
I want to
really
say
enjoyed
that.
working with them, and they definitely knew how to have fun outside of doing the tour, and we had a great time spending time with them.
Yeah.
Oh man, I know Kevin Bellator, like Paul Paddock, who did play captain, was on there
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
Which is actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, he was a lot of
For him being with Joe. So I feel like Kevin Bellator sometimes can be like the most popular relief friend.
Yes, because he's
Somewhat.
like considered like the 5th Wiggle sometimes.
Wow.
Sometimes with the way he sings sometimes.
So
you know what I mean? Not.
So, like, is there anything you want to show, like, that you have from, like, Barney or really anything that you've done?
Sure.
It's fine if you don't have to, just in case.
Yeah, let me go get some items real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
No
Yeah.
worries, Kyle. Take your
course.
time. So, anyway, so since until Kyle was back, oh man, I'm just glad for doing this because of
Yes.
how long he was BJ for, and how he became like except like, because I feel like he did. I'm thinking. Hold up, sorry, I can't speak sometimes today.
I can't speak either.
That's sometimes my moments just can't.
Oh,
happen
yeah.
in the park.
I forgot to mention this, but in 2020, Greg Page had a car arrest. Excuse me. Continue on.
Okay, so it's like that right now.
Yes.
That I feel like I think Kyle to BJ probably the most time. I think. So I
Yeah.
know Jeff Brooks
I think
did.
so.
I think Jeff Brooks did for season 4 for
Probably.
6.
And then I know,
He did season 7 through 13.
Yeah.
and then I know Jenny Dempsey was BJ's first costume actor. From
Like in season 2.
Yes, he was.
And then- I
she
didn't
was
see the-
also, and she was also the costume actress for Baby Bop during the first season.
Oh wow! Oh yeah! I kind of recognize because of how tall it was, and I'm thinking in season 3 for 6. I think that's Jeff Brooks, and then season 7 for 14.
Yeah, and then,
oh,
then
no,
of
then
course,
Yeah.
him being BJ for more longer than other
Though Jeff Brooks is a Canadian. Continue on.
BJ.
More longer.
So he's really like known for being
Yeah.
BJ.
Still.
Yes. Oh, here he comes.
here comes the
Wow.
Kyle's back, yeah.
Yes, back.
Guess
I
who's
got
back?
got some items here. Of course, I've got VJ doll.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's really
Yeah,
awesome.
very cool.
Okay,
Uh,
speaking
DJ
of
as
doll,
well.
actually, oh my gosh, that is so funny. That both of you
I
have the same
think it's
doll.
actually the same doll. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is
Wow.
so
I-
hilarious.
That's funny.
I never had a BJ doll. I had a Barney doll, but it went
Yeah.
for all my other, most
So-
of my other.
I used to have a BJ doll, but that was sold, respectively. Sorry to interrupt you. Continue on.
items went.
Yeah.
So
It's fine. It's fine. You can show him, one day. But anyway, so this doll here, Barney, that's actually the same exact doll that Bob West uses for a cameo and for him
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
voice. That's basically the same exact
it's
Barney
tiny.
doll.
He's tiny.
Yeah,
He's like,
and same
And
as
when
and the same company too for
Yeah.
Bob and BJ.
And
Which
then-
actually, I think they released those dolls back in 2018. So
So
not really long ago.
And real quick, for people who are listening to this on Spotify, I'll definitely want to check out the YouTube video to see all this
to see
all
all
this stuff.
what we're showing.
Yeah, which I react to on LG Reacts. Continue on.
Yes, you can check it out by just having a search Shinjuku channel.
Yes.
You can find it like very easily. To be honest.
So these next few items I got when I was in Mexico during the stage show tour for both Barney's Big Surprise and Barney's Musical Castle. So when we were doing that tour, of course down there, licensing isn't regulated in terms of like the type of merchandise that could be sold. So there were people out on the street around the venue selling various items of Barney that had been made, probably homemade or like in a kind of second market.
knockoffs.
So after doing a performance or before, I'd go venture around and look for just an odd Barney items, and I found a few of these Barney backpacks. Here's a Baby Bop backpack.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's awesome.
That actually looks really. That was homemade. That looks really good.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, they did a great job.
Wait, that's homemade?
That is homemade. He
Oh
said.
my gosh, that's so awesome.
Wow.
Zipper.
That's real. Yeah.
It wasn't made by the
Well,
official company, so
That's cool.
You
That's
can
really
put-
cool.
You can put
So
stuff
awesome.
in there.
Oh my goodness.
And then I have two others, both BJ, but they're just the way that they're made they're totally different.
Yeah.
Here's a BJ.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Wow.
I feel like Barney's
Chris's reaction. Ow.
probably.
Yeah.
Ow.
Actually,
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Anyway.
Oh boy.
oh my god. The reactions. It's kind of like a dog. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why. The BJ that kind of like reminds me of like a dog backpack.
Yeah.
The face.
And then here's a
But I know the
larger
dog is
version.
really well made.
Oh my.
BJ, so. Oh my gosh.
Backpack.
It's actually cool though that someone made
I
like
know.
actually made backpacks of
Yeah.
like BJ and
I
Baby
know.
Bop. That's
That's
cool.
really awesome.
Pretty creative.
Yeah, very.
Yes, it is creative.
And I would
Is there one
assume probably very time consuming as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
But probably worth the money that he got. For
Is
him.
there
Oh yeah.
is there one for Barney?
Was there one for Barney?
Well, I think there was. I just obviously I didn't get it, but
Probably Carrie or someone.
Yeah,
Got
maybe
it.
Gary got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? So I feel like you're only get it with just basics, you play BJ,
yeah.
So it really makes sense. I feel like, and also, probably Jeff probably has the Baby Bop backpack, even though you have that. But I think there's so much Baby Bop backpacks that probably both of you probably have it too.
Jeff
thinking
Ayers,
of- Yeah,
Jeff Ayers he has a lot of Barney product. So
yeah,
Probably a
definitely.
bunch of Baby Bop stuff. Also,
Yeah. Also, what is your experience for being with Patty Words, who voiced BJ?
oh,
the
it's
show?
working directly with Patty was phenomenal. We were able to collaborate quite a bit and just
It's awesome.
doing the TV show, and
instinct
different home videos.
of how you knew what she was gonna
I
say.
just remember some. Anyway, you can take it on.
Yeah, we definitely kind of created this sense of telepathy as to how we would mimic or act or just listening to her voice. It was a lot of fun.
Copying the action that she was gonna say,
Mhm.
what she was gonna do. So
Literally all of the Dino voices. Bob West, Julie Johnson. Patty Words, of course.
Dean Went.
Dean Wentz.
Dean Went, and Tim Dever, Duncan Brand. Those 7 can actually still do their Dino voices, which is so amazing.
Yes.
I saw a video of them. We did that recently, from a couple of years ago right now, and I know they can still do it. So
Yeah.
I'm
Amazing.
glad Barn Magic can still happen.
I bet being in that costume all day and doing all like jumping around and stuff tired you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today.
Yes, that is why probably their main topic why there's more than one BJ performer for the whole tour because of that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was,
Jumping
it
on,
was a
doing
good workout.
everything.
You know, yeah. Of course. Anyways, we already talked about for being musical cast, Wiggles, Fernando, and everything. That I'm kind of curious about this too. What was your feeling that your wife that was on playing musical castle with you?
It was a blast. And she was able to perform for a year with me, and
It was awesome.
Okay.
I know she had a blast on it too.
Yeah.
Honestly.
yeah, we had a lot of fun working together, and we got married.
Oh, congratulations.
After that tour was over with.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations, even though it happened like for a while.
In
but-
2001,
but-
Jakey.
Yeah.
Congratulations for something you did 20
20
years
years
ago.
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool getting to work with,
Yeah. I know
Yeah,
you're
really
married,
close
of
to.
course, of course, going well as always. 'Cause I know every, husband and wife, amazing now, especially to new generation, kids, or how much kids you have.
Do your kids watch Barney?
Oh yeah,
My son,
I wonder about
he may have watched a little bit, but I don't know if he just took interest to other shows at the time. I know that when Barney was affiliated with the Sprout Channel,
Yes.
there's a lot of real
Ross
neat,
Kuchel.
a lot of
Yes.
neat shows on there that my son really liked.
Which also the Wiggles were on there also
Yeah.
at one point.
PS
So
Kids is a good
Wow.
channel.
Yeah.
And I know Barney's Musical Castle so many tours, so amazing to even way beyond that. It's really amazing from those tours. But
and
anyway,
I also, along with having Big Surprise on VHS, I also have Musical Castle, so I have both of these. So
Cool.
I have a bunch more, but there are other ones. These are just the only ones I have that you were in. So
that's cool though. That's cool. So, yeah, I know what I'm saying now. What does it feel for you being a elf with Jeff and Adam for
Which I've talked about earlier in the Eligible Ads episode in the beginning. Continue on.
like a
Visit to Santa.
like episode which is called a visit to Santa. I
A
thought.
Visit to Santa, yeah.
And special shout out to you, Wyatt, because you said that question. Same as the other question I can say after this.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun being able to perform with Jeff and Adam.
And out of the costume,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we,
I know PJ Baby Potter wasn't even on that at all because really just three of you only do it for the show and no one, to be honest, but just three. So everything makes sense. Just three of you and just Barney on that. What scenes that you're on. But yeah, but I know you did have a blast with the other two. Cause I know they have that blast too. Actually not being in the costume, but show your actual faces for the show.
yeah, show your actual face
Wow.
on the show. So
They
Very
gotta use our voices during the rap that we did, and
Yeah, I'm a rap person. Continue on.
Joe Phillips, who's our songwriter, and
mhm.
he's
I know you did a great job, especially to the other
Yes.
composer that I forgot what his name. I think probably Chris knows. I forgot, but
and he did some audio editing and made our voices sound more like an elf type voice, which was pretty cool.
Pitched it up a little bit, probably.
Yeah.
or is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's basically
No, that was a
an
good one.
Yankees must
example.
go really high.
So,
Yeah.
and anyways, also for yourself, how's it been for you being what I should say? Oh yeah, for being a part of Once Upon a Time video and Let's Make Music video, because those videos is blast too. Even even there.
Really?
Especially filming outside though. Most
Yeah.
of the time.
Or Let's Make Music.
Yes, Let's Make Music is a good video.
Probably was hot out filming for Let's Make Music.
Yes,
My,
costumes and everything. Anyways, what should I say now?
I'm sorry, my internet connection says unstable. I apologize.
It's fine.
That's okay.
It's fine. I
Yeah,
can say it again. How
Those
much
two
I can.
videos were a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
I had a blast on them.
Yes.
And I think there were a lot
Those
of
videos are
animals
good.
involved
Like,
in Let's
especially
Make
all.
Music,
So
weren't
much.
there?
Say
There was
it
an
again?
elephant involved in Let's Make Music, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, that was quite the experience, being able to perform next to an elephant.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
And what about for yourself? For Once Upon a Time Donatello video too.
The Once Upon a Time video or the
The Once Upon a Dino Tale.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once Upon a Dino Tale?
Get that fat
I
straight.
think was that a compilation?
I think that might have been a compilation.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what one of my cousins not here today. Wyatt. He. Actually.
I'm pretty sure it's just a compilation
Another
video.
question I already said, so
Yeah.
I just want to get it out.
But I'm pretty sure it was a compilation from your episodes, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were fun too. Whenever we would do those type of videos, and obviously they would do a lot of edits of past videos that we had done, but a lot of it was kind of segue footage of us talking for a bit and then reminiscing about, oh yeah, remember that time, or
Yeah.
like let's pretend like we were back in the day flying on an
Yeah.
airplane or something.
And then
Yeah.
I actually have a question. What was the Best of Barney like doing that?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Because the Best of Barney is a really good video, also.
Because that video is part of the 20th anniversary of the franchise.
I think.
Yeah.
Was it?
And Bella Cicero was a part of that video.
Yeah,
since,
she was.
Yes.
Since season 6, I think. If I was correct.
Those were. I think season 6 was her last appearance before Best of Barney.
Best
Yeah,
of Barney,
I
yeah.
know Best Barney's definitely her last appearance.
Yeah, and it was
Yes.
it was a very good video, and it
For for
Really?
the franchise to the year of anniversary, I should say. Not just the anniversary, but just the video itself, though.
Wow.
was probably a lot of fun to do some scenes for. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
It was a lot of fun doing those type of videos, and then also when we would be able to work with and young adults now, but that were children back in the day, when they would come back and film as young adults. It was a lot of fun
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
working with Pia.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Dance with Me, I believe it was. I want to say.
Married with me, dance with me. Yeah.
Yeah, dance.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Because I remember one of the kids kids from Barney that's actually Peter. I think that's men. I think.
Yeah,
Yes.
Min.
Yeah,
Min.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
So
she actually came back before that on a video you didn't work on. It was sing and dance, sing and dance with Barney. She did, and then she came back for
so much old kids, especially
Yeah.
Michael, for being a part. Like what?
and then just a
Wow.
bunch of so.
I know some kids that were probably originally going to be in the video, but it wasn't. I'm thinking that wasn't not in the video in the last minute. I know Sean is one of those people, if I'm correct, Chris.
I think he was busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So-
yeah. Anyways, how's it going for yourself with your conversation recently with Adam and Jeff recently? If you haven't touched recently.
Yeah, well, I've been communicating with them both, and whether we text or through social media, sending
That's really
silly
awesome.
pictures and such, but I'm keeping up with them.
Yeah, that's really awesome though. That's the Barney
And then,
people
and then I know you
don't
keep in touch.
I'm
I
really
know you keep in touch with Carrie a lot.
Yeah, especially you're a part of Purple Tales, Purple Roads. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, which I've done those react episodes before on these two, which I mentioned before. But anyway, let's continue on.
Just I just said, what's your experience for being in Purple Roads and Purple Tales with Patty?
Oh, and being on those podcasts have been a lot of fun. Just being able to catch up and reminisce with Carrie and with Patty and anyone else that is able to be on there. And I think that what Carrie put together was very important and much needed, just in the sense that he told me one time, he said, this is kind of like a video diary for all of us to be able to go back to, and to allow other generations and youth that become adults and to carry on and watch, to be able to get a more in-depth history of what Barney was like and what it was like to work for Barney. And I'm just very thankful that Carrie put that together through Purple Roads and Purple Tales.
Which I've done on Ultra React before. Purple Tales podcast on I'm not sure what episodes I've done for these Ultra Reacts beforehand, and Purple Roads on Kyle Nelson and Jeff Ayers and Adam Brown. Yeah, those three. Yeah, part of those React style. It was hilarious to watch. Continue on.
I'm just glad I'm not trying to make this like late for me to say this, but I'm glad for you being in this podcast, because if they want, the more people want to be in the podcast for the same people, the more spread that it can bring of what it can be for the stories of what is shown for you, your appearance for Purple Rose and here, and maybe even other podcasts that you even am part of.
Yeah.
Yes, I should say, not just two of them that I mentioned already.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think it's neat, especially during a time like this where we're taught to social distance because of the pandemic, but I think it's opened up.
Yeah, especially that. Yeah. Yeah, COVID bullcrap. Yeah. Continue on.
There are opportunities for people to connect and converse
Definitely.
about their interests, like what you're doing here, talk about to Barney and in other mediums, and for people to connect. And I really enjoy listening to music, and I've been able to listen to a lot of music through live streams via YouTube or other methods of social media, and I'm having not been able to attend a concert for quite a while, being able to see and listen to music through the computer, through live streams, has been a lot of fun. So
Awesome.
definitely commend you and many of those out there that want to connect with others through different podcasts or other social media.
Yeah, really true.
Mm-hmm.
Really awesome. Oh my gosh. Purple Tales podcast, it's really...
Which I've done episode number 320 something-ish to around the same area, 360, something like that. I haven't mentioned the episode numbers that I mentioned to react to in Kyle Nelson and Patty Words yet, but I'll figure something out. Continue on.
Amazing. Oh my gosh. Especially Carrie's episode. Oh my
yes.
gosh.
What? Yeah, I did react to Carrie's episode. I did react to Bob West's episode. Especially the fact that that some people, the hate of Barney. If you watch this about Bob West, yeah, I did talk to, it was Mark Leota, a friend of mine who said, who don't want to talk about Barney in front of him. So I did agree with Mark at that point, who's a game show fan. And I agree with, I respect Jake at that point, and when I was going to react to this, but I'm a game show buzz, per se. Just like I'm a game show, just like I'm a children's show buzz, okay? Because I am more of a 2-in-1 buzz, you know? Besides being a heavy metal buzz, a documentary buzz, you know? I haven't seen much of a movie buzz and things like that in years, because I really want to make movies and TV shows, but, you know, that's just me. Continue on.
What an emotional episode he had for seeing his stories, especially that about the J.C. Penney.
Oh yeah, I've heard the J.C. Penney story.
Because where he says I can clearly say this. Like where he said like surround my merchandise where you can buy something that you can meet Barney, and then there's so much people show up and there's so much control of what it's Barney and even destroying the store. That's how popular he is.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like I feel like it's really you'll remember of your life of what Carrie been going through for that. Well, and also that they knows how much responsibilities that he made for what he is to the character, to what kids feeling. He also said this clearly when the kids or adults, parents, whatever, if they see Barney for not even long, just like 5 seconds, basically what Carrie said on the same second episode, they really like so happy for what he has to the show and to like more happy to the world that makes more love of what Barney is for over 30 years now.
Yeah.
Which is so crazy.
It is.
Oh man. So crazy. But especially Patty did the voice, for voice BJ again on the Purple Tales where you're a part of course. Where she voices flying the airplane, and she has a doll, I think, where I think probably the same doll that you probably might be, I don't know, that where we touch the doll and it's just fly through the airplane, and she did the voice of it, and all of the three of you like sing to that song. Oh man, okay,
Yeah.
that song is
Awesome.
good. That song is a good song. That's
Yeah.
really
It is a really good song.
Oh, we are flying in the airplane, looking at the window.
So because I know we're probably going to wrap this up soon, I wanted to quickly bring up, because we mentioned this earlier, that Mattel's planning on like bringing back Barney next year. Do you know anything about that, or are you going to be like a part of that in any way?
And as well as the Barney movie, which we don't.
Oh, and I did mention Mattel Barney, yeah. And I didn't mention that either. Yeah. Barney's coming up with a new movie with Daniel, I can't pronounce his last name. Who's the director of the movie? But yeah, continue on.
Have much information right now, but honestly, I think it's best for talking about just the reboot series that's coming next January.
Yeah. Do you know anything about that?
Or are you going to be a part of it?
I get a lot of hearsay, and I've been reading up just to kind of draw my curiosity to where it's at, but I have no affiliation with what they're doing now.
If they asked you to be a part of it, would you be down to?
Yeah, it would be a lot of fun. I think that.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. Honestly, like
I mean,
I know you're gonna be super amazing as BJ where you are to the show, because your heart what you love will never stop you.
Wow.
No matter what age you are, no matter what you love, you're gonna be in that same feeling.
Yes.
You're gonna be that.
Yeah,
Which I'm super proud of that so much.
Yeah.
it'd be hard to pass up if that opportunity presented itself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially that what I just said. I know that Carrie was actually was Barney like 2 years ago for like the event or something that.
Yeah, a special event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know he did so well. Even Dean Way was there too,
Wow.
which is so awesome. Oh, that's super
I
amazing.
think it was for Connecticut Public Broadcasting.
I
Yeah.
recognize that company for like
Yes.
the press from that. For you being Fernando and the Wiggles, for you even know the Wiggles, that's really awesome. I know Josh Martin even knows the Wiggles too, which I know Carrie knows the Wiggles because he even mentioned it. Same as Matt Bailey, who is the one executive producer for Purple Roads. That's a part of Purple Roads.
For with Matt.
Hmm?
What are you talking about, Matt?
Yeah, Matt Bailey.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Matt Bailey, yes.
Yeah.
So good. So like I mentioned, I know we're probably gonna wrap this up soon, but for anyone who wants to contact you, like where can people find you?
Well, I'm not really big on like my name as far as via social media, but you can, let's see here.
All right, that's really awesome.
Follow me on my Instagram at knelson311. 311. That's my favorite band.
Oh, wow, that's really cool. So I know you really like the Wiggles too, as you know. Was not just the Barnes Music Castle though, but just themselves too.
Yeah.
Well, because I know you really like them too. Same as Josh Martin and Carrie. So many others before
Yeah.
So anyway, so before we even actually like bye-bye for now, I'm going to say that since it's a Barney episode, and I think we should do this like we did at the last episode. Should we sing I Love You for the end as the best?
Of course.
It's gonna sound out of sync because of the Zoom, but
Here we go.
it's the thought that counts.
All right.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
I love you.
You
love
me.
We're a happy family with a great and anxious for me too. Won't you say you love me too?
That was right.
Wonderful.
There.
Kyle, it has been an honor having you on our podcast.
Yeah, really, definitely, especially for not just for us being Barney fans that you have on, but just what you give, for the show. It's really, really, really precious for you having on, and even possibility you can somehow we can have you back in the show.
Yeah.
I'd be honored.
Very awesome, very awesome. Anyways.
Thank you, guys.
You're very welcome. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you stick around for more episodes to come, and hope you enjoyed this episode. Same as for all the episodes. We really appreciate support. For now, the show is going to be that's on Spotify, Mixcloud, on social media, YouTube for following, subscribing to that. It's really appreciated. Anyways, to all of us, to all of you, to the whole Barney franchise that remembered, Barney loves you no matter what, and. And bye-bye for PJ and these two grateful kiddos for being with Barney, same as Swift, and all of us.
Yes.
Later, and remember, all of us love all of you so much. And
I mean, what was that in the background? He was looking at. What was that behind you? Continue on.
And lastly, bye-bye for now. See you next time. Bye-bye.
So that was Kyle Nelson, episode 3 from Jake's Happy Nostalgia Show. What do I think about this episode? It was amazing. So far this episode went to be a success. Anyways, guys, double episode of LJP from React, episode number 724. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for the next one. It's going to be episode 4, Tower Bunch, who is Trio. Some boring character from World, and of course, Elmo's dad. Until next time, this is the Joe. Goodbye, peace out, baby. You can watch react, guys, me soon. Till then, jumps out. See ya.
Given unto me this life I'll never take for granted, and given all the time I failed to really understand it, I never sought to meet the maker of reality, the one who gave the life that which is always happening, but I tried all the time. was I the one to see things as I do under the moonlight and the sun? Perception is the question, and the giver holds the key.